Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of 30 Days of Healing. I'm super excited to be here again with you today to share some insights from our angels and spirit guides. Today's a really cool topic that they want me to share with you, and that is sacred geometry. Now, whether you've heard of sacred geometry or not before, I'm sure you can get something new out of the little bit that they want to share with us today in this short video. So I find it pretty awesome that 2 months ago, when I booked my tattoo with an amazing tattoo artist who can do all the circles and straight lines perfectly, I had no idea that I was going to be doing this 30 days of healing right now with you guys. And yet today I got my tattoo, and all you can see from it, of course, is the tape that is holding the bandage on my back right now. But I'll be sure to pop a photo in the comments of the tattoo in its position, which is on the middle of my upper back. So the interesting thing about sacred geometry is that although today my particular tattoo was of Metatron's cube, they don't want me to focus just on his cube. They want me to focus on the generalization of sacred geometry. And the reason behind that is that each and every one of us are at a different stage of our awakening or ascension journey. And because of that, we have different tools along the way that are going to help us out. So the crystal or sacred geometry picture that helps us today might not be the same one that we need a couple months from now. And I know I can hear people going, then why the hell did you put it on your back? The reason being is that Metatron told me to put it there. So I was trying to be a good little girl and trust and believe and do what I was told. And he said to put it on my back, so I did. And it's a work in progress. So we've started with just the black lines today, and we're adding color as we go down. And I know that as we add the layers of color and the detail to his cube in the future, that will all unfold as it's meant to for each stage of my journey when we come to that point. And we even discussed today what colors and what design elements we were going to add to it. And I didn't really know. And I now realize, of course, that the reason why I have some general ideas and some things floating around of what I might like to do, the reason why I don't know for sure is because I'm not ready for it yet. That part of the unfolding hasn't occurred. So in talking about sacred geometry, what the angels are prompting me to share with you today is to go ahead and look online and just do a Google search for sacred geometry and see which particular piece jumps out at you. Because it's the one that resonates with your heart that's going to be the one that's for you right now to help you on your path. So, suggestions for what to do. This is definitely not a video telling everyone to grab sacred geometry and get a tattoo of it. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is to find sacred geometry and bring it into your life. So you can print off a picture and put it beside you at your desk, or put it on a mirror in your bedroom. You can make it your screensaver or your desktop so that it occurs to you to gaze upon it, essentially. And the amazing thing about it, hi Rob, the amazing thing about sacred geometry is that every time you look at it, you're going to see something different in it. And even my tattoo artist was saying this today, that as he was tattooing it, different shapes were coming out within the shape that he was doing. And while in some aspects that can mess with your mind a little bit, in other aspects, there's a reason to that depth. There's a reason why we see layer upon layer and different shapes and figures within sacred geometry when we're looking at it. And the really cool thing about it is it's not just you looking at a shape. So just like when I do distance healings on people, I send them a crystal healing grid that was channeled specifically for them. When they gaze upon that, it helps with healing them. Likewise with sacred geometry, by gazing upon it, it's actually, the word the angels are giving is programming. It's reprogramming or programming us in a way that we're receiving information from that geometry. Okay, and I know that might sound a little crazy, airy-fairy out there for people who haven't considered that before, and I get that. I used to feel the same way until I was shown the energy healing grids that I create for people. And I know the depth of the healing that comes from even having those grids in my space, in my house, and then from people that receive the healing, what they feel when they gaze upon it. So that's something that they wanted me to share with you today, to find your piece of sacred geometry that is going to help you and be with you for your next stages of your journey. Figure out what it is, and it could change by the day or the week or the month, but take a look and just see which one resonates with you, and then have it in your environment to gaze upon and see what comes forth. It might be that you feel you get inspiration from looking at the picture, or it might just be a feeling of peace or safety or serenity that comes from looking at it. So that is the message for today that I want to share with you, and I promise I'll pop a picture of my tattoo in the comments below. And if you have a sacred geometry tattoo or something else in your environment, I would love to see it as well, so you can share it below in this video as well. Thank you very much, and I will catch you on day 3 tomorrow. Blessings to you all.